Ooh. Look how shiny and clean that is, guys. Kind of hard to tell in this light. That car wash did a really, really good job. Hey guys, just getting off of work. Oh, what a crappy day it was today. Oh, it took me even like 15 minutes to get off the parking lot because of these damn trucks. The Brompton is getting awful grubby. And you guys know how, well, anybody that watches my channel on a regular basis knows how particular I am about keeping my Brompton clean. Very, very difficult lately. And I need to clean it. I really don't feel like cleaning it my usual way. I've been, you know how normally I take it into the apartment. I meticulously clean each and every component. I clean the chain, and I do this, and it's very slow and time consuming. I just haven't got the time to do that right now. And I haven't had the time to do that in a while, and my Brompton is getting really, really grubby. So I thought tonight on the way home, since I passed by this really, really modern looking car wash called Auto Wash.
Auto Wash, yes, Auto Wash.
I figured since I pass by that every night, I might give it a try. I've never been really a big fan of car washes, you know, I just didn't think they did a really good job, and I didn't like the big brush, and it just seemed like more of a pain in the butt, and it didn't do a very good job, so what was the point, right? Well, I'm gonna try this Auto Wash up here, and we'll see if it actually lives up to the reputation. They're supposed to be really good, modern, have all the bells and whistles, you know, and whatnot. So if it is as good as they say it is, we might start cleaning the Brompton like that. I also want to do it because it's you know, car washes are actually a lot quicker. So if I could save some time, clean the Brompton really decently, it's a win-win situation. Whoa, you gotta watch that one-handed turning stuff. You could overcompensate really quickly. The only problem is it's Friday night, and every guy with a fly ride is up there polishing his rims probably. So I don't know, it is pretty late, but that doesn't mean there's not a ton of people out washing their cars right now. So hopefully there's an empty bay and I could wash the Brompton real quick and be done and head home. And then when I get home, I'll see how well that car wash did. You gotta love how people slowly creep in here. It's really weird. Got the Brompton all nice and clean, hopefully. It's kind of dark, even inside that wash bay, even with the light on. I can't really tell how well of a job that car wash did, but we'll see. When I get home, I'll try not to run through any water or anything, so I can keep the Brompton as clean as I possibly can. And when I get home, I'll determine how well that car wash did. And if it did a good job, we'll start using that on a regular basis, because that really only took me like 7 minutes just to spray down the Brompton. It only cost me a couple dollars too. In my opinion, the time savings alone is worth it. That was a hell of a high pressure wash though. I was afraid I'd take the paint off the bicycle. The only problem is with that car wash is that since it is a high pressure spray, I've got to really be careful. When I get home, I'm gonna lube the joints up, and I've really got to, be careful of water collecting in areas that it can't escape from, because rust is a big problem, especially on the inside of the frame. I'll show you what I mean when I get home. I mean, the ride home should air dry it mostly, but actually that car wash did have an air dryer. It had a dryer, like compressed air, but I didn't do it because one, it costs more money to, the longer you use it, the more money you have to pay. So being able to get in there a couple minutes and then get out, that's preferable. But on top of that, everybody was staring me down for some reason. I guess they were admiring my fly ride. I don't know, but it was kind of awkward nonetheless.
Buckle up back there. We're going into hyperactive.
Ooh, look how shiny and clean that is, guys. Kind of hard to tell in this light. It's just that car wash did a really good job.
The next day.
Hey guys, it's the next day. I'm up here at work. I just thought that since I could not see how clean the Brompton was in my apartment last night, I figured we'd take a look at it today when it's nice and bright out. For the most part, like if you look at the hub, it looks brand new. If you look at a lot of the componentry, everything looks all nice and clean. And keep in mind that I rode this all the way home and all the way back today. So like I said, it's not perfectly just right out of the car wash clean. It's had a whole trip home and back, and it still looks really beautiful. It still looks like I just washed it, you know what I'm saying? So that car wash did a very good job, I must say. What you do have to be aware of, and this is something that I really wanted to talk with you guys about before I close out the video. I wanted to talk about when you guys use a car wash, being really careful to make sure all the water is out of your frame. There are places like this that water can get down in, same thing up here, and you gotta be really careful. And the reason why is if you look at my, I don't know if you could see that or not. Well, with the tea bag on there, you can't really see, but it does start to rust a little bit. And if you open up the frame, pull out my toolkit, you could definitely start seeing the rust in the frame a little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys how to remove that and how to clean that out, but that's definitely a problem. So making sure all the water is out of your frame is really, really important. That's why I should have blow dried my Brompton last night at the car wash, because getting the water out is definitely imperative. I do have a way to coat the inside of the frame. I'm gonna show you guys that in a future video though. Anyway guys, I do wanna thank all the new subscribers that have jumped on board in the last couple months. I really, really appreciate it. I do thank you guys for commenting and for leaving likes on the video. That definitely does help out the channel, and I really, really, really appreciate it. I know I have not been the best at answering comments. My work schedule being what it is, it's really difficult, but that is going to change here very, very shortly. So here in the next week or so, I'm definitely going to keep up on the comments a lot better than I have been, and answering any questions that anybody has, so don't worry about that. And of course, now that my work is kind of slowing down a little bit, it'll get a lot better. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I gotta go grab some lunch. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down in the comment and question section. Slap a like on the video if you like it, and I will talk with you guys on the next one. Bye bye.